Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look again on the forex market. As usual, we'll take a look at the euro currency. And recently, speaking on the technical part of our view, as you can see, it was realized accurately. So indeed, market has shown the rally right from the 111 support. So that's the retracement that we talked about. It's probably 111 was the confidence support, and it was the ability to take the long position, and result, as you can see, market has hit the daily target, even has exceeded it, just because of some stops grabbed above the stop. And you can see, from technical point of view, it has moved slightly higher and almost hit the resistance. The same story on the Great British Pound. So the major thing of this week is done. So elections is finished, currently we could talk on a different perspective, as on the euro currency and on the Great British Pound. So no doubts that this new reality, new environment that has been formed, created by these elections, creates absolutely different background for the currencies as well. And on the longer term analysis, we could speak about different patterns right now, which open the horizon of the higher action, as on the cable, as on the euro. At the same time, in the short-term perspective, situation mostly stands under impact of the technical and tactical short-term factors. For example, today's Friday, guys, and those who have accumulated the long positions trying to buy on rumors now will be selling on fact, because currently the new risks, the new degree of uncertainty coming on the market. So event has happened. The bets that have been done on expectation, on the forecasting of this event, now played out. What's next? Next, we are meeting the risks that will be around the Brexit procedure. So it will be agreement of the borders, agreement of the mutual merchant, and social adoption, and so on. So that's really lots of problems still stand around. So transitional period will last for a few years before the final leaving of the European Union will happen by the United Kingdom. So, and that will be absolutely different story. And from that standpoint, currently those traders who are taking the long position now will book the profit, because on technical side, Great British Pound right now stands overbought, as on a daily chart, as on the weekly chart. On the weekly, it also stands at the weekly resistance. So definitely, based on some booking profit, retracement should happen. The same story on the euro. On the euro, after this rally, as you can see, it's of course not as impressive as in the Great British Pound, but still, this rally has happened, and those people who are taking the position in expectation of the victory of the Boris Johnson in election now probably will take some profit. But as you said yesterday, we already yesterday said that currently with this rally up and proving that this is not just a retracement of this drop, but this is mostly continuation of this action, euro opens the horizon also to the upside on the high time frames. That could get the development, the progress on the next year. So that's very important. We definitely will talk about it in our weekly report. Meantime, as I said, market hits the resistance, stands actually near the daily overbought, hits the COP. So currently, in current situation, I would suggest that some pullback here is possible. And those of you who haven't taken the long position, but you now are thinking about taking the long position, it's better to wait a bit more and wait for a reasonable pullback. On the 4-hour time frame chart, you could see the market also has completed this ABCD pattern, which is OP has been hit. From that standpoint, also some pullback here is possible. On the hourly chart, that's, guys, was our retracement right to 111. As you can see, here we've got the gap down before the rally, and 111 areas was a confidence on yesterday, as we talked about. And this action has happened today. We could keep an eye on the two levels where retracement probably could be 1160 the first, but I would suggest there probably be deeper action, at least the 1140 could be. So today market probably will spend in a gradual downward action. As you know, the final driving factor for this week is the United States and China agreement. So currently we have the rumors, guys, on the markets that Donald Trump signed off the tariffs that he planned to impose on the China in December of the 15th. So maybe not totally, but at least 50% of the tariffs have been signed off, and in agreement that China will buy more agricultural products from the United States. So China has to double the purchasing compared to 2017, especially if this stands in relation to the soybeans. So anyway, currently some progress exists, but nobody knows yet whether some papers were signed or it's just rumors or that just the negotiations from this market stand. So expectations are positive and probably something will be signed. But that just stands as a rumors yet. Still, you already see reaction as on the gold market that has collapsed, as on the stock market that has rallied. So it means that there is no smoke without the fire, and it means that something really is going on. At the same time, the problem is that Donald Trump has mixed the politics with the economy, and that makes it more difficult to come to agreement because tariffs were linked to some problems on the Hong Kong and Uyghurs minority, Muslim minority in China. So this is different things, but it's happened so that all of them right now stands in one tight gathering, and it makes it difficult to resolve them at once, at one moment. So if they would discuss the economy without any relation to politics, but we have what we really have. So that being said, currently we will be watching for news on the United States and China negotiations because it should be really important for the markets. And minor event compared to all others is just today's statistics on the consumption that we will get later in the day on the United States. That's actually also important. So that's two things that we will keep an eye on.